Okay, I got something real good for you today, and I hope you're going to like it. But before we do that, I want to thank everybody for checking out my last video last week, Gross Mold. Ooh. Yeah, this one right here. I had a lot of fun making that thumbnail and doing a moldy burger bun. Just took a little bit of a dive into fast food. If you eat fast food, watch this. Yeah, that's good. But today I'm going to go in a different direction. Today we're going to be talking about some stuff you may have seen on TV in the 80s.
Every day, people are discovering just how fun and easy it is to get a precision layered haircut.
The app course is made of advanced lightweight material. In fact, I'm wearing one right now.
Just spray GLH on and it instantly covers your bald spot, leaving you with great looking hair.
The Clapper, just by clapping, lets your appliances turn on and off.
The Singer Handy Stitch, the most convenient Singer ever.
Introducing the Wonder Boner. The Wonder Boner's unique design removes the bones from trout.
Pick up the
Everybody's
phone,
bones.
dial the toll-free number, and have your credit card ready. For 3 decades, late-night American television was filled with ads.
If you recognize that stuff, you're a product of the 80s. If you didn't, you're going to enjoy this. These are some fun things. And I owned a couple of them. And I want to know in the comments if you've owned a couple of them.
For products so strange, so oddly specific, that millions of viewers picked up the phone anyway. A vacuum cleaner attachment that cut your hair, a spray that painted hair onto your bald spot, a foam dumbbell that did something difficult to explain on a family channel, knives that sliced through aluminum cans and then through tomatoes without losing their edge. These products built billion-dollar empires by selling solutions to problems most people did not know they had. Some of them genuinely worked. Most of them ended up in a closet within 6 months. Join us as we look
Oh, I had a Pocket Fisherman. Oh, I had a Pocket Fisherman.
back at 25 weird TV shopping products that everyone wanted. Number 25. Flowbee. The Flowbee was a haircut device that connected directly to a household vacuum cleaner. Invented by carpenter Rick Hunts in 1986,
Yeah, it looks awesome. I have never had a Flowbee haircut back when I had hair. I didn't know anyone with a Flowbee, but the commercial was fantastic.
the contraption used vacuum suction to pull hair upward into a set of clipper blades, cutting it to a uniform length. The pitch
Makes total sense.
was that families could save hundreds of dollars a year by skipping the barber. Millions of American households bought one.
You Flowbee your hair. You give yourself haircuts.
I do, and I've been doing it for years.
The Flowbee became a national punchline almost immediately, mocked on late-night television and parodied in Wayne's World.
I don't know why my mom didn't get a Flowbee. So it was 5 kids in my family. My mom cut our hair. Yeah. She wasn't the best at it. She got a little better as time went on. No, she wasn't good at cutting hair. How many of you had your mom cut your hair growing up? Let me know. I wish we all could post pictures of this. Let me know in the comments or let me know if you had a Flowbee and you were safer, because my mom, for some reason, had a difficult time cutting around the ears, and somehow our ears would just get a little bit of a snip here and there. I don't know what was so hard about getting around the ears. So what I did was, after a couple ear chops, 2 or 3 ear chops later, I decided I was going to cut my own hair. And there was some rough haircuts I gave myself, no doubt, but it was safer. And eventually I got good at it. And then my brothers, all my other brothers, they wanted me to cut their hair. And they're like, nah, I'm not going to mom. Everybody had Band-Aids on their ears. They're like, yeah, John, can you cut my hair? I ended up being like the family hair cutter. Wish I had a Flowbee. I mean, seriously.
But the company kept selling them for nearly 4 decades. Production finally ended in 2020, but the original product remained available through online retailers until the inventors passed.
Why not? Why not?
Number 24. Showtime Rotisserie. Ron Popeil, the most famous.
I remember these commercials, and I remember Ron Popeil. But I mean, it's a huge thing you're going to have on your kitchen counter. Who the heck? And what's the matter with your oven?
Famous infomercial salesman in American history launched the Ronco Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue in 1998.
Yum.
The countertop oven cooked whole chickens, roasts, and turkeys on a spinning rotisserie spit while the fat dripped away. Popeil delivered the
Like, no doubt, rotisserie's good. But baking a chicken...
now legendary catchphrase, set it and forget it, on a 30-minute infomercial that aired thousands of times. American families bought over 8 million units. The Showtime made Ronco one of the highest-grossing direct response brands in U.S. television history.
Place it in, close the door, then you set it and...
Forget it.
By the 2010s, sales had collapsed as countertop ovens and air fryers took over the market. The Showtime line was officially discontinued in 2017. Some products sold by promising convenience.
You don't need it. I got an oven and a stovetop. You can do basically everything there, and it turns out great. Yeah, there's the truth. Throw away your products.
Number 23, AB Force. The AB Force was an electronic abdominal belt that promised to give wearers a six-pack without...
If only we could just strap something on like this. Like, the idea of contracting the muscles made sense, but who's walking around with a six-pack from this thing? Where are the test results? Where are the studies?
Without exercising. The pitch was simple. Strap the belt around your waist, turn it on, and the electrical pulses would contract your abdominal muscles thousands of times per session.
Well, that's why we developed the Ab Force that you can buy right now for just $20.
You can just sit and watch TV and stand up and have rock-hard abs. Could the world be any better of a place to be?
Models on the infomercial showed sculpted physiques while the voiceover claimed no diet, no exercise, and no effort were required. American consumers spent millions on the device throughout the early 2000s. The FTC
I want to buy one right now.
eventually charged the company with deceptive advertising and required them to refund customers and stop the medical claim. 2005, the AB Force and several copycat belt products had been pulled from the market. Number 22, Hair in a Can, GLH9.
Oh my God.
Marketed by Ron Popeil starting in the 1990s, was an aerosol spray that promised to instantly cover bald spots with what looked like real hair. The product was essentially colored fiber particles suspended in a fixative spray. Customers tilted their head, sprayed the powder onto the bald area, and watched their thinning hair.
And you're breathing that in? Fake hair? Can't be good for the lungs, right?
Appeared to thicken in seconds. The infomercials famously demonstrated the product on Popeil himself. The product worked surprisingly well in still photos and on...
You know what I would have done? Because I'm a bit of a joker. If I had a girlfriend and I had a can of this, I'd just put a patch of spray hair in a weird spot. Like, I don't know, in the middle of my back or one cheek. Just has some hair and a weird patch, like right here. I was like, yeah, I was born with this weird patch. Or just a weird square over my navel. Yeah, it's just a weird anomaly, genetic anomaly. See what the reaction is. I mean, look at this stuff. Let's look. Enough of my stories.
On camera.
I'm going to do, I've got to...
Like I remembered it.
It's just like Jim said, it's just like I remembered it.
In rain, sweat,
Yeah, my
close
arm.
inspection, the illusion broke down quickly. Hair in a Can remained available for decades and became one of the most parodied infomercial products in American television history. If you remember watching the Hair in a Can infomercial late at night, or if anyone in your family actually bought one and tried to keep it a secret, drop a comment below.
Yeah, I don't know. You sweat a little and you got black drippy stuff going down your head. It's got to make you nervous walking around with a load of spray paint on your head. Like, yeah, just shave it off. That's, what are you going to do? Just shave it off. Transplants are getting better.
American men of a certain age have a story about that aerosol can. The hair in a can was for looking better. Number 21. The Clapper. The Clapper was an electronic device that turned lamps, television...
All right, did you have a clapper? Everybody's grandparents had a clapper. I don't want to get up and turn the channel and turn off the lights and I get in bed and I clap. Yeah, the clapper. let me know if you did have one of these. And did it work?
And other small appliances on and off with the sound of 2 hand claps. Released in 1985 by Joseph Enterprises, the product plugged into a wall outlet between the...
I mean, it's worth it with the Christmas tree. Come on, everybody. Christmas tree's done. Come on in. Let's have a look. Let's take some pictures. Let's have some chocolate milk. Let's have some cookies. Let's put some cookies out for Santa. And then you go, and it lights up. That's memorable. That's worth, what is it? Everything used to be $19.99 or $9.99 or $10.99. So when I go to Costco now and everything's $99, it's like $3.99, $15.99. And you're scanning all your items, $25.99. And then you're like, let me guess, what's the next one? Is it $0.99? Thank you, Costco.
The appliance and the power source. The jingle, clap on, clap off.
Clap off the clapper.
The clapper became one of the most recognizable advertising hooks
Didn't life get any better with the clapper?
of the entire decade. American consumers bought millions of units, especially as gifts for elderly relatives and people with mobility limitations. The clapper has remained in production ever since, though smart home technology and voice assistants have made it largely obsolete. It still exists today as a novelty item, a relic of an era when clapping at your lamp felt like the future. Number 20. Pocket Fisherman. Ron Pope.
Guilty. I could not wait to get a Pocket Fisherman. Guilty. I loved fishing when I was a kid. I grew up bass fishing. If you grew up bass fishing, you are a brother in arms. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, we had ponds all over. We had some lakes. We had streams. I just loved getting on my bike and going bass fishing. And I loved all the equipment. And when Pocket Fisherman came out and I saw that commercial and the kid just whipped out his back pocket, whipped out this and was on a little, threw down his bike and was bass fishing in seconds. I was like, I don't know what that is, but I gotta have it. I wish I still had it.
Peel's father, Samuel Joseph Popeel, invented the Pocket Fisherman in 1972. Ronco turned it into one of the most iconic infomercial products of the entire decade. The device was a collapsible fishing rod that folded into a small plastic case roughly the size of a hardcover book. Anglers could slip it into a glove compartment, a tackle box, or even a back pocket, then unfold it in seconds.
Okay, so as you can see, this is in pretty decent shape.
It makes sense, right? Why do you need a big long pole and this and that? Just fold this open, keep it in your glove compartment. You're bass fishing in seconds. I just caught dinner.
So the first thing you do is you just...
The infomercials promised the perfect gift for fishermen, dads, kids, and anyone who liked the outdoors. Millions sold across the 70s and 80s. The Pocket Fisherman remained available for over 50 years, and the original version is still sold online today as a piece of working American novelty history.
I was part of the movement. I think I went back to the old school after a while, but it was fun.
The inside the shell egg scrambler did exactly what its name described. The hand crank device clamped onto a whole raw egg and a thin metal...
Let's skip around a little. Let's see where we can find the mop. Okay. One last one. Let's look at the Thigh Master.
Thigh Master. The Thigh Master became one of the defining fitness products of the late 80s and early 90s, thanks almost entirely.
No one wanted fat thighs or cellulite. Cellulite. In the 80s, that was the curse. No one wanted cellulite. And no one really had cellulite under 40. It's different today. Everyone's got cellulite now. In the 20s, 30s, cellulite. But in the 80s, it was feared. No one wanted cellulite on your thighs. It was like the worst thing you could get. Now it's like, yeah, it's normal. But back then, no one wanted it. And then People bought this.
To its celebrity endorser. Suzanne Summers, the actress best known for her role on Three's Company, fronted the infomercials starting in 1991. The product was a simple spring-loaded device shaped like a stretched horseshoe designed to be squeezed between the thighs while sitting on the couch or watching television. The pitch was that 15 minutes a day would tone and firm inner thigh muscles without ever leaving the living room.
I thought I'd never fit into these jeans again.
Everybody, this is what people in the 70s and 80s actually looked like. Yeah, look back in the historical films. This is what people look like.
Thank you, Thigh Master.
I recommend it and use it.
American consumers bought over 10 million Thigh Masters during the first 3 years on the market. Suzanne
People look like Suzanne Summers. Yeah.
and Summers made millions from the product. The Thigh Master remains available today, still associated with Summers and the era it defined. If your
Look how
mother
fun it
had a
is.
Thigh Master tucked behind the couch, or if you remember Suzanne Summers selling it on late-night television, drop a comment below. The product became a defining piece of 90s American living rooms. No.
God, you imagine the markup on that thing? Probably cost like 27 cents to make one of those, and they probably $19.99. They probably sold it for $19.99. Did you have a Thigh Master? Are your thighs rock hard now from your Thigh Master? And it would produce tension. I could see it working if you stuck with it and you did enough sets and enough reps. I could see it working. What do you think about those products? Did you have those products? Let me know. I want to hear. I love stories about the 80s. You may notice, I like going down and checking out some nostalgic items. I like things that happened in the 80s and 90s and 70s. I think it's a lot of fun having these eras and certain things that were the Flowbee, the spray hair, the Pocket Fisherman. I love nostalgia. So if you like that too, let me know. I hope everyone's really enjoying the channel. I hope you are enjoying the channel. Now, if you want to see the story about how I went to jail and what happened there, go ahead and click on this one up here in the corner. And we'll see you next time.